What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Hurtworld. In the previous part, we explored a little bit, did a bit of a resource run, and not too much has changed. I've changed a few things in the house that we have. I added an extra entrance, also exit for when someone's at the door, and I added this little area so I could have my little grill here. And I was going to add sort of a little chimney, but I don't have enough supplies to really do that because I had to spend a lot of it on walls, you know, doors, stuff like that. As it turns out, doors in this game take up a lot of wood, even though this one is made out of metal. It doesn't really make sense. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go on a little exploration mission, and along the way, I will chop down some trees, some ores, but I'm going to try to focus mostly on checking some stuff out. There's not too many people, I think, online, but if we run into anyone, we'll probably mess with them a little bit. And along the way, we'll also try to kill some animals. Hello. Come on, little buddy. We'll kill some animals for their hides so I can get some better clothing. Because right now, we're walking around in some pretty bad stuff. And because of that, I can't really go to any more dangerous locations. Hello, I see you. Okay, that wasn't even close. There we go, that's a great headshot. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just go ahead and use the road as a reference point for myself. So that, you know, I always know how to find my base. It's in this area with that big arch thing. And I'll just head this way, and if I get lost, I just know that I have to follow the road towards that arch, and if I do, I'll find my home. So that is basically the plan for now. Die. That was good. That was a pretty good shot. I also believe there is a wipe incoming where they will, roll back all servers, so all progress will be lost. And if that happens, just know that I will do more Hurtworld. But I'm probably gonna not record the whole process of building a house, like a starting house, and all that again. Because I feel like that's not very exciting to watch, and I might as well do that stuff off camera. So that's what's gonna happen. There we go. So let's shoot some more animals and just, I know that thing over there, that blue sort of ball thing. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to head over to that location. I know where that is. Man, we're not getting too much leather. I guess we're just ruining the leather with our arrows. Although I'm pretty sure that using an axe on an animal would ruin it far worse than any arrow ever could. But no, I get leather when I do this. You know, obviously that makes sense. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? You want some of this? There you go. You're dead. So we need about 100 leather or so. If I want to get all my gear upgraded. I'm guessing that's not going to happen in this video. But we can at least get some. Boom, there you go. Give me that. You know what, I'm just going to skip the wood. Because that, I don't know, you see me cut wood, you know what that's like. The sucky thing is that this game is a lot about resource collection, and that by itself isn't that. I thought I almost hit it. That by itself isn't very exciting to watch. So I'm gonna try to keep it to a minimum. Here we go. But yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Would have been nice if there were a lot of people around right now that I could mess with, but no. There's not too many people. Whoa, what is going on over here? Are you kidding me? Somebody took this entire area, really? Who does that? Come on. Alright, let's see if there's a way in. Yeah, in this game, raiding doesn't really happen yet. There are explosives that you can use to blow up walls, but they're incredibly rare and not at all easy to get. So basically right now, the way you raid people is by getting into their... Oh, what? What was that? Are you kidding me? I just almost died and broke my leg.
Oh yeah.
That makes no sense at all. You know what? I'm not going to try that again because I don't want to die. in such a dumb way. Falling damage is still a bit bugged every now and then, where if you get stuck between two rocks, you will, you know, break your legs and pretty much die. So that still needs some work, I'd say. Alright, we can reach this area now. Man, look at this base. How much time did these people put into this game? That is nuts. I'm gonna steal their wood. See ya, suckers. You know what? I'll take this as well. Come on, they walled off an entire area. I just wanted to pass through here. But apparently they do not agree with that plan. Although there might be a way to get over. Alright, let's see. Yes, that worked. Holy shit. That's pretty cool. Alright, so if you jump and then crouch, you will jump somewhat higher. That's good to know, because I had no idea. I was just testing. There we go. Alright, let's keep going. Game's still really quiet, but I saw some people saying, hey, developers, add some stuff to the game. Alright, this is the area I was looking for. Yeah, developers are being asked to put more stuff into the game, more sounds. Maybe a bit of ambiance would be really nice, but I don't think they really officially said they would do it right away. But I'm guessing it is in the works. There you go. So I'm just really looking forward to that. Alright, I'm pretty sure my steak is about to go bad. I'm gonna have to eat it. Not much else. Oh, that's a dude. Hey, man, what's up?
Friendly dude?
Yeah, I'm friendly, man.
Alright.
Are you?
Yep, I don't shoot first, but...
Alright, thanks, man. What a nice guy. He's probably not gonna try to kill me. Although, he might. Son of a bitch. That guy, you can tell from his outfit and stuff that he's wearing that he's like pretty far into the process of everything. He was carrying around a blue pickaxe, which is basically the best pickaxe you can get in this game. Die, little boar. Those always have a lot of leather. Oh god. Get out of here, Bambi. Die. Give me that. Yeah. Alright, so I have 23 leather. Also, I think there's only like 3 people online right now, so I wasn't expecting to run into anyone. I could have tried to kill him, but I'm pretty sure that would have not ended very well, and honestly, I need my stuff that I have with me. Oh god, he's angry, and we got him. We got the little boar. Alright, let's get some more of this wood. So that's basically what Hurtworld is all about. You just collect stuff, you kill animals, you expand your base, and once you're up to it, you can actually make guns and stuff, and at that point, the PvP aspect starts getting a lot more interesting. Because right now, all I have is a bow. I'm probably not going to be able to take anyone down with that. So, if I had not been carrying any of my stuff, I probably would have tried killing the guy, but it just seemed like a bad idea to attack him. There you go, little... Oh god. I'm sorry. What? How many arrows does it take? Here we go. Alright, it's starting to get pretty dark. We should probably head back to base. And now we actually know how to get there, which is pretty sweet. Alright, take this. Got an amber. That's pretty good. We gotta run, though. Because we're starting to get cold, and if you get too cold, you're gonna start losing health, and eventually, obviously, you'll die. So I hope we can just make it back. Also, if there is a wipe where all progress is reset, I'll probably find a server that has more people on it. Because what makes games like this entertaining and interesting is because of just the interaction between, there we go. The interaction between players is pretty cool. Is that the same guy? I certainly hope so. This guy shoots me, I swear to God. Alright, he appears to not want to shoot me, which is good. And we're starting to get really cold now. Oh god, is there a way for me to get back? No, 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 my god. I'm gonna have to run around. Oh, that sucks, man. There's a house up there as well. That's sort of the cool thing about this game, is you can actually build anywhere. You can build on top of mountains and hills and basically anywhere that you'd like to build. Oh, those sons of... Okay. We can still make it. And everything is just closed off by this guy. Why? Why would he do such a thing? Can I slip through here? No, it's a dead end. But at least the cold isn't as bad in this area. Alright, you know what? We'll just go... Here we go. Okay. I'm pretty sure that could work, though. Or this. Gotcha, sucker. I'm in your stuff. Nothing in there, though. I hear somebody shooting a bow around there, I think. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's be careful on the way down. Oh, God, I almost killed myself again. Yep, falling damage, not good. But at least the cold isn't as bad here. Oh, God, please, just lag, heal. I just need to get back. I gotta store my stuff and then make some steak. Alright, so we got some pretty good supplies. We know sort of where we are now. Alright, that's not my base. Again, I'm confusing that base for my own. I think mine was a little bit further. See, it's probably this way. It wasn't that far from the road, so either I'm already too far, or it's a little bit further. But it's not very far away, I think. Come on. Let me find it. Right, the arch. Where is it? Alright, so seeing as I currently can't see it, I'm guessing it's beyond that mountain, so... If we follow the road a little bit further, we should be able to see it, and then we know where we are. And of course, this is all temporary until we can get a compass going. Or a beacon, you know, one of those will really, really make everything so much easier. Let's see if we can get a magnet. Nope. Basically, we gotta mine all these little stone things and try to get a magnet. If you get one of those, you can make a beacon. It's just that they're so rare, and I still don't know exactly where to get them from. Except for farming these little rocks. Alright, so apparently the cold is just not at all bad in this area. It's totally fine. That's good to know. I've been playing, you know, on my own server. I've mostly been playing in the area we just were, and it's very cold out there. Alright, here we are. So that's where the arch is. I just really gotta try and get a beacon, though. Oh, man. Die, little monster. Die. Ooh, that was pretty good. We didn't get him, but it was good. Alright, so it is somewhat cold in this area, but it's nowhere near as bad as at that little containery area. What's up, little buddy? I honestly have no idea what it's called. Normally, you know, having played Rust, I would call it Rad Town, but there's no radiation there. So it doesn't really seem like an appropriate name. Alright, let's light up this little fire then. Let's get some wood in there. Let's get some... Can we do this? Nope, we can't. Alright. Let's get like 13 wood in there. We have a lot of steak. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. So we got this. We got some leather. So we have 70 leather now. That's quite good. I mean, that's a pretty nice amount to have. Let's see if I can get some... I know that I can get some better gear. Let's see. I got the boots. I got normal jeans and a shitty t-shirt. So worn jeans obviously would be pretty good to have. So let's get this going then. Materials. Weak string. Right, let's get a bunch of these. It's gonna be a little loud for you guys. A little clicky. Alright, that should do it. Gear. Let's get some warm jeans. Alright, nice. So those are a lot better than what I used to have. The basic pants. Let's see, gray sneakers. I think those are quicker than the boots, but they're not as warm. So we should probably just go with a beanie. Just to have that going. Alright. And then all we really need is the dirty or double shirt. Oh, we can already make it. Are you kidding me? Dude, that is great. Alright, let's get it. Alright, so this is the outfit I think that most people wear, that you see running throughout the game. Because this is sort of cheap to make. All you need is leather, everybody can get leather. And then there's outfits that require other stuff, such as certain, you know, precious minerals, or ores, whatever. And, no, it burnt my steaks. Those are actually pretty annoying. To get. Alright, let's keep the ash. You can actually use the ash to make gasoline. We don't need gasoline right now, but once you get further into the game, you do need gasoline to get drills going and stuff like that, and cars as well, I believe. So I like to just keep the ash around. We have a pile of 81, which is quite good. We also gotta get rid of the shitty t-shirt and the pants, because we don't need these, so I'm just gonna drop them. Alright, give me my steak. Alright, let's go ahead and eat these little guys. Yum, that's delicious.
Oh yeah, that was good.
See, you thought it was good. Alright, let's see if only my name is assigned. Yes, it is. That's good. You just want to make sure, you know, always, that there's no other names assigned to it. Let's see, what else can I make? What is our next goal to work towards? Gas mask? What? I didn't know these things existed. That's actually really cool. I kind of want one of these. That just seems cool to have. Gray winter jacket. See, if you want winter jackets, you need to kill Sasquatches or Yetis. You need some of this titanium stuff. You know what? That's sort of our next goal, I suppose, is to get some of this, the red bars. Because those will allow you to make more things, and we eventually want to get drills, but that'll be a while before we can get that. But a titanium pickaxe would be really sweet to have. And then obviously the beacon. But, you know, the earth magnet still not really cooperating with us. Alright, let's just burn all these steaks. Because we have no need for them right now, and they'll just go bad. So what we'll do is we'll just go out and we'll try to get some of this titanium stuff. I know where to get it, so it shouldn't be too difficult, and then we can make better tools. Although it really does depend on whether or not this wipe will happen. But, you know, I'll keep you guys up to date, probably on Twitter. If you could let me know in the comments if you actually follow me on Twitter, that'd be... Alright, I'm gonna eat one of these. That'd be good, so that way I can let you guys know what is happening with this series on Twitter. Because honestly, I don't know where else to do it. I have no idea. I could just make a short, like, video and be like, hey, there's been a wipe, but that doesn't make sense. So yeah, if there is an absence of Hurtworld videos for a little bit, know that there's probably been a wipe and that I am reconstructing my base and, you know, sort of, getting a bunch of stuff on a new server. And that is why there's not too much stuff. What's up, little guy? What? I didn't shoot there. No. That's not right at all. Alright, give me this. But did I close that door? Yes, I did. Alright, cool. And then eventually we can think about working on our base and stuff like that, but at the start you basically want to try to get all tools, all types of gear. We don't really have any gear we need right now, but if you want to go to like a hot area, you need a t-shirt and a mullet as well, which is under hair. Here you go. One of those will protect you from the sun quite well. There's emo hair as well. And then there's hair color 2 and 3. I don't know what that does. Maybe we could check that as well. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna walk outside and check out the little rain. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So it is actually possible to get up on my roof. That might be a bad thing. Alright, you know what? So that'll just be the last thing we do right now, is we're gonna go ahead and grab this, grab that. We're gonna work on this chimney a bit more. So what I need is some planks. I think that should do it. Let me grab the hammer. Great. And we just want to get up on that roof. There we go. And then go with the short walls. Just put those up like that to get a chimney going. Wait, I gotta get that. Oh no. Alright, so it's not really a chimney, but whatever. I think it looks nice. I thought it was a neat idea. So I decided to just go with it. Alright, dropping the hammer. Alright. Anyway, guys, so that is the plan for now. In the next episode, if there has not been a wipe, we're going to try to get some titanium. But the area that you can actually get it is quite dangerous, so it could go wrong. It could go very wrong, so we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. As always, I'm still really enjoying this game, so expect more of this in the future, and I'll talk to you guys later.